So welcome students to my channel once again. In this video I have brought this sum for you all. So look at the sum. This is a sum from the chapter binomial theorem. Okay, and this kind of sum you will often get in ISI entrance exam. ISI means Indian Statistical Institute entrance exam, which is situated in Baranagar, Kolkata. So just see the sum. If 1 plus x whole to the power n is equal to nc0 plus nc1 into x plus nc2 into x square plus plus ncn into x to the power n, then prove that nc0 plus 2 into nc1 plus 3 into nc2 plus plus n plus 1 whole into ncn is equal to n plus 2 into 2 to the power n minus 1. Clear? A challenging sum this one is. So let's do the solution. Okay, so now LHS, left hand side is this one, nc0 plus 2 into nc1 plus 3 into nc2, okay, in this way plus n plus 1 into ncn, right? So this we can write it in this way, nc0, here we have 2 into nc1, so I will write 1 nc1, okay, then here 3 into nc2, so I will write in this way 1 nc2, okay, plus plus here we have n plus 1 into ncn, so what will I write? I will write 1 ncn, okay, clear? nc0 is 1 into nc0, that means nc0, plus here we have 2 into nc1, I will write only 1 nc1, here we have 3 into nc2, so I will write nc2, 1 in nc2, the remaining 2 I will write later, okay. In this way here we have n plus 1 into ncn, so I have written 1 ncn and the remaining n I will write later. So here I had written 1 nc1, so 1 nc1 is still left, so here I will write nc1. Here I had written 1 nc2, so 2 into nc2 is still left, so I will write 2 into nc2, okay, plus plus here we had n plus 1 into ncn, I had written 1 ncn, so remaining n I will write like in now n into ncn, clear? Okay, so this I will write as a plus b, c, okay, this portion is called a, this portion is b. Here you have to write where a is equal to nc0 plus nc1 plus nc2 plus plus ncn, okay, and b is equal to this portion, nc1 plus 2 into nc2 plus plus n into ncn, Clear? Okay. So now I will simplify it. NC1 means what? N factorial by 1 factorial into n minus 1 factorial. Okay. Plus 2 into n factorial by 2 factorial into n minus 2 factorial. In this way, dot dot dot, plus n into n factorial by n factorial into n minus n factorial, right? So it would be n into n minus 1 factorial, and in the denominator we have 1 factorial means 1, so no need to write n minus 1 factorial, plus 2 into n factorial. I can write in this way, n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial, right? And 2 factorial means 2 into 1, that means 2 into n minus 2 factorial. Okay, in this way, dot dot dot, plus n into n factorial by n factorial into n minus n means 0 factorial, and 0 factorial is 1. Okay, so here n minus 1 factorial cancel each other. Here n minus 2 factorial will cancel each other. 2 will cancel each other. Here n factorial will cancel each other. So what will be in the next line? N plus n into n minus 1 plus dot 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 plus n. Okay, so here I will take n common. 1 plus n minus 1 plus dot 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 plus 1. Okay, clear? So now I will write n. Okay, acha, in place of 1 I have to take another paper, or I have to do rough. Okay, in place of 1 I will write n minus 1 C0. n minus 1 C0, if you simplify it, it will come as 1 only. See, n minus 1 C0, that means what? N minus 1 factorial by 0 factorial by n minus 1 factorial. N minus 1 will cancel each other, and 1 by 0 means 0 factorial is 1, 1 by 1 is 1 only. So in place of 1 I will write n minus 1 C0. Okay, plus in place of n minus 1, you see, in place of n minus 1 I will write n minus 1 C1, because if you simplify it, it will come as n minus 1 only. See again. Okay, acha, n minus 1 C1, that means what? N minus 1 factorial by 1 factorial into n minus 1 factorial. Okay, so it will be n minus 1 factorial by 1 factorial is 1 into n minus 2 factorial. So in the numerator it will be n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial, and in the denominator we have n minus 2 factorial. So these two will cancel each other, so it will come as n minus 1 only. So in place of n minus 1 I can write n minus 1 C1. Okay, then now here again we have 1. Okay, here again we have 1. So earlier also we had 1. I have replaced this 1 by n minus 1 C0. Okay, n minus 1 C0 is also 1, you can see. So now what will I do? Will I write n minus 1 C0 over here? No. What will I write? I will write n minus 1 Cn minus 1. n minus 1 c 0 plus n minus 1 c 1 plus dot 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 plus n minus 1 c n minus 1. Say n minus 1 c n minus 1 is also 1. You see, okay, n minus 1 c n minus 1, that means n minus 1 factorial by n minus 1 factorial by n minus 1 minus n plus 1, or is seen this way, n minus 1 factorial, and in the denominator we have n minus 1 factorial, this one, then we have n minus 1 minus n plus 1. So minus n plus n cancel each other, minus 1 plus 1 will cancel each other, and here n minus 1 factorial. So if ultimately it will become 1 minus 0 factorial and 1 minus 0 factorial means 1 by 1, 0 factorial is 1, so it is coming out as 1 only. Okay, so earlier this one I had replaced it by writing n minus 1 c 0 and this one I will write it as in this way, n minus 1 c n minus 1. Clear? Name it as 2. Clear? So now one plus x to the power n, as it has been given, nc0 plus nc1 into x. Okay, nc 0 plus nc1 into x plus nc2 into x square plus dot 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 plus ncn into x to the power n. Okay, in the question only it has been given. Okay, so now is an, it is an identity, and hence it is true for all values of x and n. Okay, 1 plus x whole to the power n is equal to this one, it has been given in the question. Since it has been given, so this is an identity and hence it is true for all values of x and n, right? So what will I do? Firstly, putting x is equal to 1 in this identity. Okay, we get, okay, so I will put x is equal to 1 in this identity. So if I put x is equal to 1, what will be? It would be 1 plus 1, that is 2, 2 to the power n, 2 to the power n. Okay, 2 to the power n is equal to nc0 plus nc1 into x. X means 1, so no need to write. nc1 into 1 is nc1 plus nc2, x square means 1 square, 1 square means 1. Okay, plus dot 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 plus ncn. X to the power n means 1 to the power n, and 1 to the power n is 1 only. So 2 to the power n is equal to nc0 plus nc1 plus nc2 in this way plus dot 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 ncn. So we can write 2 to the power n is equal to, 2 to the power n is equal to a. What was a? where A is equal to NC0 plus NC1 plus NC2 plus dot 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 into NCN. Here we did find A earlier only. Okay, so 2 to the power n is equal to A. I can write. Okay, so again putting x is equal to 1 and replacing n, again putting x is equal to 1 and replacing n by n minus 1 in the same identity we get. So now this was the identity. Here I will put x is equal to 1 and I will replace n by n minus 1. So what will I get? 2 to the power n minus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. I am replacing x by 1 and replacing n by n minus 1. So it will be 2 to the power n minus 1 is equal to n minus 1 C0. I am replacing n by n minus 1. Okay, n minus 1 C0 plus n minus 1 C1. Okay, n minus 1 C1, x is 1 known. Then here n minus 1 C2, n minus 1 C2. Okay, in this way n minus 1 C n minus 1 plus dot 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 plus n minus 1 C n minus 1. Okay, so 2 to the power n minus 1 2 to the power n minus 1. No need to write this one. So from here it is clear that 2 to the power n minus 1 is equal to n minus 1 C0, n minus 1 C1, n minus 1 C2 plus dot 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 plus n minus 1 C n minus 1. Okay, so now from 2 we get, what was 2? Remember, yes, this was 2. B is equal to n minus 1 NC1 plus 2 into NC2 plus dot 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 n into NCN. Okay, we did find it earlier only. So finally it came this one, n into n minus 1 C0 plus n minus 1 C1 the plus dot 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 n minus 1 C n minus 1. Okay, and here 2 to the power n minus 1 is what? N minus 1 C0, C n minus 1 C0, n minus 1 C1, n minus 1 C1 plus dot 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 n minus 1 C n minus 1. Okay, so this portion n minus 1 C0 from here to here, is equal to 2 to the power n minus 1. Okay, so from 2 we can write, from 2 it was equation 2, yes, it was 2. Okay, so from 2 we can write that 2 to the power n minus 1, 2 to the power n minus 1 sorry, from 2 we can write B is equal to B is equal to this was B. Okay, here we had n, and this portion is 2 to the power n minus 1. This portion is 2 to the n minus 1 is 0, n minus 1 c1, n minus 1 c2. This portion is same as is equal to 2 to the power n minus 1. So from 2 we can write B is equal to n. B is equal to n into 2 to the power n minus 1. Okay, so from here we can write like this: B is equal to 2 into n to the power n minus 1. So now okay, this was 1, A plus B. Okay, this was 1, this was 2, A plus B. So now from 1, LHS is equal to A plus B. Okay, what was A? A is 2 to the power n. A is 2 to the power n plus B is n into 2 to the power n minus 1. Okay, so here is 2 to the power n plus n into 2 to the power n by 2, 2 to the power n minus 1, 2 to the power n by 2. So here I will take 2 to the power n common, 1 plus n by 2. Okay, so 2 to the power n into 2 is common, 2 plus n. So here 2 to the power n by 2 can be written as 2 to the power n minus 1 into n plus 2. 2 plus n can be written as n plus 2, and 2 to the power n by 2 can be written as 2 to the power n minus 1. Okay, so what has been asked us to prove? N plus 2 into 2 to the power n minus 1. So this can be written as n plus 2 into 2 to the power n minus 1 is equal to RHS. Proved. I hope you will like this solution, and if you think that this is useful to you, then do subscribe my channel and please give me a thumbs up. Clear? Thank you.